This is a high-stakes collision, a game late in the year featuring two teams ranked in the top 25, each looking to make a move up and strengthen their playoff case. Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium, home field of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense will have the football first here. Now they feature a quarterback who had a rough outing last time. He told us he knows what he did wrong, trying to correct that. We'll see how well he can bounce back today.
Chris, I think that's it. I think it's a bounce-back opportunity for him. We know that he's capable of playing much better. More importantly, he knows that he's capable of playing much better. I think he get off to a quick start, regain that confidence, and just start getting back there and start playing football much better.
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Back to throw. It's Nolan. Pressure is coming. On the run here. Lets it go. While opening drive, and they are now backed up 3rd and very long. Receiver in motion now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. The Gamecocks will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So Alabama's offense comes out for their first possession today. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. An offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kirk?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line?
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. To throw, it's Simpson. The receiver makes the catch. Great footwork, a big opening now. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He escapes the pocket. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
Motion now from the tight end. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Tremendous toughness here. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. He's got enough for the first down and still going. And the defense comes up with the football.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
The shotgun handoff here. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. First down here for this offense. And now the handoff. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. The punt team making their way on the field. This will be fair caught back at the 10-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Nolan. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Important second down play coming up. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He'll be sacked back at the one, narrowly avoiding a safety.
Boy, that was close to a safety. In fact, I thought with that... You might see the referee step in there and put the two hands over his head. signaling that it was a safety, but somehow he's at the 1-yard line. Very fortunate.
Oh, and it's blocked to the end zone. And the result is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
So after the safety, it's now a free kick coming up. They'll punt it away from the 20. Breaks free. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Handoff here from the shotgun. Running with purpose.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. To throw, it's Russell. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going. Trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Bennett. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, but it doesn't work out.
To the air, it's Nolan. And this pass is on target, caught. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Grab behind the line, it's Smith. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap, keeping it on the ground here.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Has the first down, is still going. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bama.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. And the wideout goes in motion. On first down, it's play action. The pocket breaking down. The pass rush gets home.
Oh, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Breaks free. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Makes the grab. It's Bennett. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Boy, this defense can fly to the football. He does a nice job of breaking one tackle, but look at the defenders. 5, 6 guys flying to the football to keep him short of the first down.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. He's past the marker and still going. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Back to throw. It's Russell. Grab down the middle. It's Horton. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Second down after that completion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Quarterback still with the football. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
A quick throw out left, complete. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, tied. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
South Carolina, 0.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Pump over the middle. It's Bennett. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Handoff in a single back formation. He shreds the tackle. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. Here's the second down play. To the air. It's Nolan. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They look to throw it here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Bennett. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Can he make it to the marker? And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Well, that receiver just plucked the ball out of the air with one hand. That's going to be on the highlights.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And this punt will back the offense up near the 5-yard line.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. And of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He decides to keep it here. He shreds the tackle. Finds room at the 30. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. The Gamecocks looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
You talk about a headache for a defensive coordinator. You got to plan around that kind of speed and discipline and elusiveness from a quarterback like this.
Oh, he's lost the ball. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
Second down after that previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. They've got him again. He couldn't escape.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
They'll kick it away here. He'll call for the fair catch here. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the move now. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Cuevas. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But a fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
Tackle made at the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Alabama. This offense cannot be stopped.
Of course, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
23, South Carolina, 0.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Looking to pass. It's Nolan. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. A completion makes it second down.
Timeout, South Carolina.
Off target and incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And the Alabama offense will take over.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Looking to scramble. With the catch, it's Williams. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Timeout.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's going to take off. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Back to pass. It's Russell. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They call the counter run here. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Timeout, Alabama.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today.
The Gamecocks will kick this away to begin the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Powering through. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Tackled, but first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Dropping back, it's Russell. Bringing pressure. With the catch, it's Williams. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense showing a bunch formation now. First down. Looking to throw the football. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the first down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's going to pull it down and run. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Throws to the tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Dropping back. It's Russell. That's reeled in. It's Horton. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
Ready?
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Harbor. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Pulls it in. It's Harbor.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Refusing to be stopped in this play. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33. This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. It's Sellers. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. 3rd and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made on the left side. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He'll hand it off. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession?
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Fighting off the defender. Good enough for first down yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking to throw. It's Russell. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He keeps it, could be drawn. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Alabama looking to convert on fourth down here. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Still no answer for this offense.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
South Carolina, 7.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. A deep shot to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He's in the clear. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. He hands it off from the gun. Fights through the tackler. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
He's running out of time here. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Now they call a run. Fights off a defender. And that run produces a decent gain. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's four-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
36, South Carolina, 14.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
22. And the Alabama offense will take over.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They'll run it here. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback keeps the football. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
I'm not exactly exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Dropping back, it's Russell. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Portman. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Chewing clock with the running game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the toss and heads left. He breaks free. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Becoming a long drive, the 9th play coming up. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. 3rd and short now on the 10th play of this drive. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. And there's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team